Hello, 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 dreamers, and welcome to Perla's Dreams. Virgo, let's go ahead and see what do we have for this month. Um, Strategizing is the main energy that I'm picking up from you guys. Um, you guys are strategizing an exit. Okay. Um, some of you are leaving a company, your job, your career, and you're strategizing how you're gonna do that, or you want a big facade, like a big pizzazz, like whoosh, I'm out of here, like a drop the mic type of situation. Um, for those of you that it is in Korea, it's like you want to like not to have go back, not to have to go back to this. Um, and it may be a line of work in itself. Some of you may be back at school or thinking of going back to school, or maybe just giving the like giving in like becoming an entrepreneur in some sort of way or something. But again, there's almost like this huge exit or this big exit that you want to do from a job situation, a career situation, that you're starting to strategize how it is that you're going to do it, or how it is that you're going to pull it off. There's a lot of excitement here in the new, and the wanting to learn something new or starting something new. um, for whoever for whoever this is, a flamingo is coming up. The flamingos are those pink birds, right? What do they mean spiritually though? Because I keep on seeing it, and flamingo it has something. It's almost kind of like they're playing a part in this next chapter in your life, and I wonder how. Let's see. um what is the spiritual meaning of a flamingo? Balance, community, and authenticity. They can also represent creativity, birth, and transformation. They can encourage us to seek harmony and to surround ourselves with the things that nourish us. So again, this flamingo that is coming up is definitely like in direct connection, a direct connection with this next chapter, whether it's this new career or this new job or this new business that you're going to launch or something like that. And it may be there is this sense of like, sorry guys, I don't know if you guys heard that it was my charger. If you did, there is a sense of finding balance within this. And what I'm trying to get into that is like, and again, Virgos, you guys are an earth sign. I feel like you guys are very good when it comes to like practical things when it comes to following your goals and your dreams. But there has to be some type of financial budgeting or planning before moving ahead and like leaving a job or something like that. And maybe that is what you're doing. Maybe you are increasing your savings by a certain percentage or whatever it may be, um, before finally calling it quits at a specific job or something of that matter. But it's almost kind of like, yeah, you may have that drive or that, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, but it's like, okay, let's take a practical step to getting there is what I feel like this flamingo energy is bringing forth for you. um okay, let's see. Some of you are still bouncing ideas as to what it is that is coming next. You're testing the waters with different things, whether it's finding out more about different careers or finding out more about, again, like launching your own business or something in that space. Um, if you're starting a business, um, I feel there's a couple of people that could be a good option to be like partners with, like business partner with, or something like that. um or maybe you have friends or people in your group, in your immediate group of friends, that have their own business, so maybe you're bouncing off ideas out of them, or you're talking to them about like how they got started or something, because like there is an influential energy coming from like peers, from whether they're friends or acquaintances or something like that that are giving you. And the thing is that it's like it doesn't seem to just be one person. There's like one person that you know that is really good at like the logistic things, like the let's put it this way, like the bookkeeping and things like that, like the financial aspect. There's somebody that's really good about like marketing and things like that. So these individuals may not have their own businesses. For some of you, maybe these individuals excel in certain areas, um that when you speak to, like, let's say you may have three different friends, right, and they all excel in different areas, and when you speak to them, it gives you a clear picture of like how to put your business together or how to move forward in something. So reaching out to these peers, to these people, is really going to help you with your next step. So this is something that, again, connections with others, right, is going to really help you get to the next step. I hope that makes sense. Excuse me. Excuse me. Um. All right. That's. I'm trying to figure out what that is. For some of you, this has been a dream that you had since you were younger, or something that you've always wanted to pursue, but again, for whatever reason it was, you went in a different direction, right? And now it's almost kind of like spirit is bringing you back into alignment with this wish fulfillment, with this dream. So there is, within that space, there is this self-doubt, or there's questioning, like, has too much time passed for me to go into this, or has, like, am I still young enough to go after this, is really what I'm picking up. Like, somebody is it is coming up, the questioning of somebody asking themselves if they're too silly to go for something. For some of you, that this has nothing to do with your career or something like that. This may be in love. Maybe you have been a widow or divorced for like 10, 15 years, and all of a sudden you have been dating and somebody proposes and you're like, wait, I'm a little too old to have like the big wedding, the big white dress, and this and that. But your partner really wants to give you that. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's something here where somebody's questioning a second time around, or an opportunity of something that is resurfacing. And it's almost kind of like you're trying to talk yourself out of like the big expression of it, and you're trying to tame it into something smaller, when in reality spirit is like, no, it is meant to be this big, it is meant to be this beautiful, or this whatever. I'm picking up house. Maybe some of you are like, maybe you bought a house 5 years ago and you thought that this was going to be it, like this is, and now spirit is putting like things are aligning for you to get something big, because there's an exchange here of something that was sustainable, something that was, it was okay, it was serving its purpose, but now there is a space for an expansion in something. So whether that's a car, that's a house, that's love, that's career wise, there's an expansion for something. But some of you are in a space of maybe doubting yourself, that you're like, am I really ready for that? Or is it too late for me to get that? Is it too late for me to go after that? And that is kind of like going to be your challenge this month, of fighting through that doubt, that talk, like that self-doubt talk, and really getting yourself into a space of like, yes, I deserve this, yes, this is for me, yes, spirit put this in alignment with where I am at this moment in time. I hope that makes sense, because that's the way that it's coming up. It's like, allow yourself to dream big, because what spirit is bringing into your life this season is big, it's huge, and it's almost kind of like there is no hiding it, there's no dimming it, it is just gonna blow up, blossom. It's beautiful. Allow yourself to just be in the space, guys. All right, so let's go ahead and let's pull out an oracle card as your closing energy. All right, what do we have for Virgo? Give me one card spread. So we have your hard work is paying off. The new moon in Capricorn. Wait, let's move it back. So again, it's some of you, if I'm not mistaken, I said in the beginning that some of you are keeping something, I want to say hush. Where is it? New moon in Capricorn 60. Whatever, like again, you want to make an exit, or there's something big that wants to come through, and there is the space of wait, I'm sorry guys, let me look for this page. There's something that wants to be expressed in a big bedazzle way, in a big way, and some of you are either working towards allowing it to be presented that way, and some of you are needing to allow it to present itself in that way. Does that make sense? Regardless of whatever it is, guys, just know that you have put the work in, whether that was spiritually, whether that was mentally, physically, whether that was financially, whether that was practically, whatever it was, you have put the work in. So allow this exit, or allow this new thing to be as loud and as beautiful and as big as it wants to be for you. First and foremost, this card suggests a new start for you professionally. Whatever has been going on in your work life, this card heralds the start of a new and improved work cycle. If you're unhappy in your current job, this is the time to either renegotiate your position or look for something new. Whatever your question, whether work related or otherwise, a new plan and strategy is called for. You need to take a look at the long term, and think about where you want to be 12 months and 5 years time. That will inform your best course of action now. So think seriously about it. Join this card suggests it is time for you to be ambitious about whatever it is that you want to achieve. So again, there is something big. There is something definitely loud and big the spirit wants to bring into your life. But you have to allow it to come in. You have to allow it to come through. And spirit is guiding you every step of the way if you allow it, and if you allow yourself to listen and to be present. Well, guys, that is all that I have. As always, sending every single one of you love, strength, and blessing, guys. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing to the channel. And if you haven't done so, go ahead and do so. We would love to have you. Mwah. Bye-bye.